Now, shh, we could be on the brink of a revolution in reading. That last bastion of analogue media, the book, could be about to give way to the digital onslaught. Leading the way is this, Amazon's Kindle. It's an e-reader with an electronic paper display that you can download books onto from Amazon's Kindle bookstore. It's a rather aesthetically pleasing thing. In fact, it's so covetable that it sold out within 5.5 hours of going on sale in the USA last year. But if you want one, you can't have it, because there are no plans to sell the Kindle in the UK. Fear not, though, there are 3 on or about to hit the market, and I took them for an afternoon of perusal with actor Nigel Havers. Nigel. Hello. Hello. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for helping us out with this task. We've got 3 e-readers to look at. They're not necessarily all perfectly formed, but I'd be very interested to know what you think of them. Come this way. Our first e-reader, the BeBook, is the lightest of the 3 and has a 15-centimetre screen.
How many books can you carry in this?
Hundreds.
Hundreds? Yeah. Well, that in itself is amazing.
Yes, and also that's only on the internal memory. You can extend it with the memory card slot in the top. A big bonus with e-books is that many books on which the copyright has expired, 70 years after the author has died, are available free. For the BeBook, you can download many of these classics from the BeBook website. Books still in copyright are usually for sale in a rights-managed format, so you can't share them around. And as yet, the BeBook just won't display these formats. They say they're going to update that software soon, so in a month or 2 you will be able to at least get recent-ish books electronically.
It's not ready yet.
It's not ready yet.
Not ready yet.
But what was it like to read?
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Wedlock suits you, he remarked. I think, Watson, that you have put on 7.5 pounds since I saw you. 7, I answered. Changing page. Indeed, I should have thought a little more. Just a trifle more, I fancy, Watson. It's great to read. I mean, you know, if I put it up against the light, it's as good as a proper printed page. So Nigel was impressed by the BeBook's simple interface and book-like reading experience, but much less so with the lack of modern titles. On to e-reader number 2. The iRex iLiad has a 20-centimetre screen and plenty of extra features. Not the speediest to start, is it? No. What's this for? Ah, it's a touch screen, and you can also make notes. So if we hit this icon here, you can actually write on the pages. Good. But the increased functionality also means a fiddly menu system and an overload of touchscreen icons. So here's the $64,000 question. Can you get the new titles on this? Yes, because it will read them. This one will actually handle the formats that are sold by the commercial e-book website. So as far as you can get the latest books on those, you can read them on that. Well, that's good. It's a plus sign. You can download free and new titles in iLiad-compatible formats from a plethora of sites. The paid-for e-books cost much the same price as a real paper version. A book takes in the region of 1 to 2 minutes to download, depending on the size of the book and the speed of your computer. Well, that's good, but to me, it's more of a computer than a book. Ah. It's more sort of like a educational tablet. But was the iLiad any good to read? The light doesn't seem to worry it. Certainly you will find me at De Langham under the name of Count von Kram. That was my German accent, by the way. Very good, very good. And it does have one nice book-like feature. You turn page by flicking this little bar here. That way, or that way. He chuckled to himself and rubbed his long, nervous hands together. But the iLiad just didn't feel enough like a book to impress Nigel. Could our third e-reader do any better? Sony's reader is just 7mm thick, and like the BeBook, has a 15-centimetre screen. Unfortunately, it's currently only available on the American market, so you have to get it from there. They're planning to sell it here in the UK later this year. For the Sony Reader, you can again download some non-copyright material from various sites. But for copyrighted books, you have to use the Sony eBook store. You have to buy stuff in their format. Ah, no shopping around with that, then. And that's probably going to be the same when it comes to the UK as well. And finally, we settle down again for a good read. 2 households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. Romeo and Juliet? Yes, it's very, very good. And easy to read. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? The page turn is slightly longer. I thought that. However, having said that, I think that's made up in the fact that it's such a lovely design and so sort of cool and so easy to operate, even for left and right-handed people. They've thought of that. I think it's a very, very cool bit of kit.
Yeah.
You know, to give me this as a present is
Oh,
really...
well,
no, seriously, you shouldn't have done, because you can only get this in America, but thank you very much. It's been been lovely. Thank you so much. Bye. Oh, thank you.